Welcome back to Time Out with Praise. My name is Praise Shaguy, your amazing and beautiful host with the sauce, vibe, ginger, and everything. Give them. So if you can see me, if you're watching here on YouTube, you know that I'm not alone again.
Yes.
I'm here with the beautiful Gloria, my amazing Gloria, my friend. I'm so excited to have you in the studio with me today.
Thank you so much, Praise. You're doing a fantastic job.
Oh,
So
thank
proud
you.
of you.
Thank you
So
so
proud of
very much.
Yes.
So, Gloria, can you introduce yourself? Let's know what you do.
Yes, hi guys. I am Gloria and Enwenna, the founder of Enwenna Events. At Enwenna Events, we plan events from start to finish. I'm also an event stylist. We transform any space into an event space.
Oh, yeah.
And I also train people in what I do.
Yeah.
I'm also the host at Where Women Worship. I don't always call myself the founder. God is the founder. Jesus is the founder.
Oh, yeah.
And then at Where Women Worship, we pray. It's an intercessory group where we pray. We hold each other's hands. We help you heighten your faith in God. And we're just a community of people who love God and just coming together to build and stay strong in faith. All right?
Yeah. Okay, so this is season 4, episode 4, and we're talking about how to support your friends through difficult seasons. And if you know me, I'm a friend person. I'm always talking about friends and all that. And then you feel like, we've said it all. But then you get to that season where you feel like, I do not know all about friendship. There are seasons when you are clueless. You don't know what to do. Most times when my friends are going through difficult seasons, I'm like, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. And then sometimes they come back to me and they're like, Praise, when I was going through this situation, I expected that you did this and that. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I didn't know what to do. That was why I didn't do anything. But today, Gloria, I want us to just talk about it. So my first question is, have you been in any difficult situation or season then you needed the support of your friends and maybe they were not there for you or they were there for you, and how did it make you feel?
I'm so excited about this. I mean, we all grow in life. We're getting older and we need knowledge about relationships. There are some relationships that we discard because of issues like this. Like this person just blanks out, just decides not to be friends with you because they felt you were not there for them. But I personally, I've been in so many seasons in my life where I expected more from my friends. And that happened from 2019 to 2020. 2020 was even like the worst of it all. I lost my mom, and because I was someone who was, I think I think I've been able to balance that, but I'm someone who was not able to. I don't deal with grief easily, and that brings me to the place where I say people deal with grief differently.
Yeah.
So a lot of people, I was losing my mind.
Oh wow.
I was going, as in at some point I was running mad, but people around me were giving me this impression that they expected me to be strong. So this was me sick. Grief affected my body physically. I was literally dying. And, what I needed in that season was someone to just hold my hand and say, pray with me. And we're still going to talk about that. Pray with me, or just say, I see you. I see you like you are dying, but I want to bring you back to life. I had a friend I was speaking to then. You should know him, Tiemba. And Tiemba was like one person who kind of understood me, and he helped me seek help. I think he was the only one I was speaking to that season. But my friends, my sister, they felt they were there for me. Like they always talk to me and say, "What's wrong with you now? Do you want to eat?" And I'm like, "You guys, I'm dying." And they're like, "Okay, everybody's giving me the impression like you're not the only one that lost your mom. We all lost our mom.
So what's your own? You're doing too much." Yeah.
So it was just a very tough season. I mean, trust me, I blanked everybody. Like I was blanked out. Like, I was not ready to listen to anybody. I was not ready to share my pain with anybody. I just said, you know what? It's between Jesus and I and whoever he's going to send. So what I did in that season was I started praying to God to send me a helper, to send me someone. Guess what? The person who helped me get out of that season was someone in Ireland.
Not even in your location.
Not even in Nigeria. Wow. Like, there's a particular day I was on my bed, losing my breath. She made me start joining Hallelujah channel. I didn't really like the idea of waking up that late. Even if I'm going to be awake at that time, I want to spend my personal time. And she was like, join. She sent me like different prayer links to join. The particular day I was losing my breath and she was like, get up. She started praying for me. She started telling me to run. I'm like, how does this person know that I'm dying?
Wow.
So it can be interesting like that people need to understand that when people are going through a tough situation, a tough season, they want you to see them. So at times you have to be, it takes a psychologist, it takes someone who is detailed, a psychologist, or someone who is deeply spiritual. Like you pray to God and say, how do I help this person in this season? Yeah, I hope you get
Oh
that.
yes. I feel like because I might have experienced grief, but I can't say I understand
A lot of people
what,
don't.
because it was a friend, not even family.
Family,
So I
yes.
can't say I understand completely. But I feel like people feel like, and it has happened to this person. Why did the person not go crazy like this person is going
Yes,
crazy?
yes.
And you cannot help somebody if you don't see them. Just like you mentioned,
Yes.
you genuinely have to see the person and say, this person is not fine.
This person is
This
not
person
good.
used to smile like this before.
I'm telling
this
you.
person's laughter is changing. Like, you genuinely have to be there for people and see them as an individual and say, Praise, are you okay? You don't smile like you used to smile. Or Gloria, most times when I say this kind of thing, you laugh a lot, and now you just laugh small. What is going on? We are sensitive for ourselves, but I feel like we need to be sensitive for others.
Yes. Sorry to interrupt you. I mean,
Oh,
this thing you
yes.
just said
Oh,
is
yes.
so important
Oh,
because
yeah.
when I got out of that season, I mean, my first party, my first hangout was
Yeah.
was a friend's wedding, my sister's friend's wedding.
Yeah.
My brother was at the wedding because she traveled to the village with us. So they sent the message to me that you have to be there for this person. Like, this person went to the village with you for mom's burial.
So you have to
And when my
go.
brother saw me, because my friend had taken me to the studio for makeup, I think I was seeing myself again because I had lost myself. Like, in fact, I didn't want to even do makeup. She just said, you know what, wear your brows. I think she just I told them she said, okay, she wanted me to just do my brows. I think she told the makeup artist what I was going through. The makeup
Yes.
artist just found a way to touch
To
on my
do
face.
it, to
So
make
my
it
brother saw me
fine.
at the event, was like, this is my sister. He was like, I'm so happy you're back. I was so worried about you. This was someone who never said anything
But
about
he
it, but was worried.
noticed.
Yes, he never said anything about
my
it during that season. But
God.
he was not reaffirming, like assuring me that yes, I
Yes,
see you
you are
now. He even
getting
said something.
yourself. Yeah.
I was so worried about you because you were the superstar in the family. I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
you were like, you're the outspoken one. You just went. You just died. You just went into your shell. That he was so worried about me, and yeah.
So I feel like one of the most important things we are saying now is that you genuinely need to see people. Yes, I know everybody has their own. We are all struggling. But I always tell people, I say, friends are like God's physical form
Exactly.
on earth.
Yes, I call them.
Yes, I know we have family, but your family cannot do everything for you. That's why
Yes.
God has sent people that you genuinely just meet and you just click with this person and you're just like, this is not a coincidence. I feel like the way I met Gloria and I met her again, I'm like, no, this is not a coincidence, because I don't believe in coincidence.
Yes.
I believe in things that are made to be. Like, God knows you need this person in
yes.
this season of your life. So if God has put you in somebody's life in a particular season, let your effort be felt. Let the person know that when Gloria was around, she called me to make sure that this event was going well. When Gloria knew that I was going through this, she made sure she reached out to me and said, Praise, join this prayer. Oh. Don't be a friend that is like you are not there. Be there. Let people feel your impact.
So,
And if you are genuinely there for people, I feel that is the only way you can see them and now be able to say, okay, how can I go through this season with you? You might not even ask it as a question.
yes.
You know, you don't have to come and say, how can I go?
Yes.
But you
Exactly.
can just being there around them. I feel like the people we even open up to the most are people who are around. When somebody is not around, if you call me on phone, blah, 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 I may not tell you, but if you come to my house and sit on the bed with me, it will reach 1 hour that will say,
for you to open up.
guess what? Do you know this is happening to me? Unlike it's someone just going to, Praise up, you're fine, right? I'll say yes. You're fine, right? I'll say yes.
Yes, you see that. Sorry to interrupt. You see that. How are you? Are you fine? I remember one time a friend in China sent me money, and that day he asked me like 3 times, "How are you?" I said, "I'm fine." He asked me again, "How are you?" I said, "I'm fine." The third time I said, "I'm not fine. I'm broke." And it was like, so he was the one that even made me start training people. So I told him I wanted to start training people, and then I think he sent me money. This is someone I didn't even expect him to send me money. I just said, see, I'm broke, like I've not worked, Momsy died, blah blah blah. He was like, okay, he sent me something. So the next week I did a free training. And he came to my DM and was like, free training, okay? You that
have-
don't send money.
you need
He said, I will
money,
never send you
oh.
money again.
You need
You need to
money.
pay. People need to pay for what you're giving them. He now start giving me strategies and how to go about it.
Yeah.
And that was it. So sometimes it takes a lot. I mean, there are a lot of reasons why people don't reach out. People don't open up to people around them. First of all, they feel they'll be judged. Secondly, they feel like you might not really understand them. So I think before grief, or before we even get to that place where we are grieving or where we are going through something, we as adults need to build healthy relationships.
Oh,
The
yes.
place of communication,
Yeah.
place of the way you speak to each other. I tell people that you can't be around me and abuse me. Yeah, it makes me, people think I'm a sensitive person. But you can't be my friend. I'm like, see your head, see your body. I don't like it.
You know, some people even use it as a way to insult others
I don't
indirectly.
like it. You cannot come out there.
I'm just joking now.
So I'm not like, it always feels like I'm walking on eggshells when I'm around this person. And I don't even like to keep, right now, at the stage where I'm in my age, I don't keep friends that I cannot be comfortable around.
Oh,
So
yes.
if I cannot
Very
open up, if I
important.
cannot tell you that I need 5,000 naira, send me 5,000 naira, then you can't be my close friend. You can't be in my circle. So
Once I feel judged by you.
yeah, so I think that people need to get to a place where they understand friendship. Like you said, that friends are they're God's representative on earth. They are human beings
Like angels.
they are angels. Like yes,
human
I
form,
say
yeah.
that. I'm surprised you're saying that too, but I say that because personally, God has blessed me with amazing people. Like,
Oh, yeah.
you're watching this and you're my friend, and you're my G. I call you my G, man. You mean a lot to me. I might not be
yeah.
the best person like all the time, because my friend myself always say, you have friends that go all out to fight for their friendships with you, and you're a very stubborn girl. I don't know. I don't know why they love you, right? So, but it's God's it's divine.
Yeah,
it's
divine.
yeah.
Indeed, it's divine. So I feel like I have been in a place where a friend of mine lost her sister, and everybody was going to visit her, and I didn't go. I didn't go because
happy
I
you're
did
talking
not
about
know what to say. And then after some weeks, she comes out and we meet on the road. I almost entered the floor when I saw her.
for you.
And she looked at me in the eye and said, Praise, you didn't come to see me. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't know what to say. I genuinely
Yes.
did not know what to say. I genuinely did not know. It wasn't like I didn't feel bad. I even cried because I knew this person personally. But I didn't know what to say. Like in that season, what do you think? Like, how do you think I could have been there for her? What do you think I could have done, even if I didn't know what to say? Because that was the genuine reason. I didn't know what to say. I was like, okay, when I go inside, what will I not say? Will I just be looking? Like, what will I say?
Yes. So I'm gonna say 3 things, right? First of all, when people are going through a tough season, especially when it comes to grief, the first thing you need to do is to pray for them. You need to pray. You need to find a place of meditation where you are thinking about this person and saying, God, how do I reach out to this person? I kind of have a ministry for people that grieve. I thought it was in for a season after my own grief. I healed from grief by helping people that grieved.
Oh, beautiful.
Like is that powerful? So the first thing you need to do is to find a space in your heart. How do I reach out to this person? People that sent me money when my mom died. Oh my God. I love you guys. As in, I used to shop with money. Like when they just send money, I'm like, good money has entered my account. Myself, like, the way you are spending money, they've sent you money. You need to find out what that person likes.
Yeah.
Or what that person wants. Someone said to me, and she said, I was having a conversation with her. She reached out. Funny, the people that reached out to me were people that I didn't expect. And she was like, Gloria, sorry that I'm changing,
No,
Gloria,
it's important.
Gloria,
Everything you're saying is
you're
important.
going to be thinking that your mom is not your mom is never going to be in your life anymore, especially as a woman. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, go. And then she's like, trust me, God is going to bring people in your life that will stand in as your mom. And truly, I have experienced that.
Awesome.
And saying that to me was such a comfort to me.
Healing,
So
right? Yeah.
when I hear people, I hear it a lot. People say they don't know what to say and they don't know what to do. My dear, send them money. Send them
gifts. Yeah.
Reach out to them. They will remember. I know a friend that came to my house. She was pregnant that season. She's my primary school best friend. She came with a bottle of granuts. That granite was maybe my grieving partner because I could not eat granite at that time. But I forced myself to eat granite because I'm like, my dear Ugo came for me.
Oh,
She didn't say so much.
awesome.
She just came. I'm like, Ugo, you're heavy, you're pregnant, and you came. And she was like, and I mean, she had gone through a season too before that. So I'm like, when I saw, I'm like, I'm so happy you're pregnant. I've been praying for you to have a baby. And we're able to comfort each
Each
other.
other, yeah.
And whenever that bottle of granuts, I think I ate half. I think I later threw it away because I could not eat it. I could not eat
You
that
couldn't
season.
eat, yeah, but you tried. At least you ate it
Like when
because
the
of the
granite
love.
the granite was like at some
Like
point
a
someone
love
said
gift.
someone said throw this granite away. I said my friend gave it. Do you understand?
Awesome.
So I think you need to find out what to say to the person. Sometimes I think I should start teaching people. One of the things you just tell them you love them and you are here for them. There are things to say. I'm here for you when you're ready to speak about it. Tell them the world has not ended. Tell them sometimes you just need to tell them you are so strong to go through. I know you're strong and powerful to go through this season.
Oh.
You don't need to talk so much.
Yeah.
At funny, you don't
That's
need
true.
to talk so much. Just look for a sentence.
Just sitting down with
You're
them.
very beautiful, and just tell them your mom is proud of you. Something that's, and I'm like, I still reach out to someone some months back. Was my mom's death anniversary, November 4th, and I was so happy on that day. And I'm like, how did I get here? For some reason, I reached out to a friend on Instagram who had dealt with grief. Guess what? She said she was crying when I reached out to her.
Can you imagine?
She said she has been crying for days, and she was like, and I told her, see, babe, I've come out of this season of grief. And
God will help you, yeah.
God will help you. She was like, Gloria, I can't believe you're saying this to me. Thank you so much. You're such an amazing person. She was just saying, I'm like, girl, you will get through it. And I told her when I said, see, your loved ones that are dead still see you and they want you to do well. And she was like, thank you so much. So I didn't start saying, how are you? Are you crying?
Yeah.
You don't need all those plenty
too much.
Just something comforting. And I think we as human beings should understand. Everybody will go through grief.
At one point.
Yes, as you can grieve.
I think it is what will happen. But I was telling somebody, I posted something about friendship and I was like, make sure you take pictures because pictures will be what would be there when those people are no longer there. And somebody wrote on that, are you telling us to expect grief? And I said, it is bound to happen. There's no how you do. Nobody lives forever. I tell my friends, we laugh about it, but
very true.
Nobody lives forever.
Nobody lives forever.
We only pray that people do not die early.
You know what's funny? My mom asked for like a year. Before my mom passed, she came to our apartment. She cleared the apartment. Like, she cleaned the apartment. When I went into my mom's room, my mom had packed all her clothes. Like, this man knew she was going to die. And then for like a year, she kept talking about family album. And we're all like, oh, we're hustling, we're busy. Mommy, leave us alone. We don't have a family picture.
Can you imagine?
So this picture thing.
Very important. Because when I said it was not like, am I anticipating death? I said no. But nobody lives forever. That's just the reality of it. We just pray, God, please don't let people die now. Let them die when they are old and shaky so that they can enjoy the fruit of their labor and the works of their hands. I feel like I've learned so much, especially what to say. Meaning that you don't really need to say anything. You have to pray so that God directs you, because I realize that when the Holy Spirit directs you, when it tells you what to say, it's like magic. So you pray God. And it's not because some of you, when somebody loses somebody, you're not right praying for you and you will not pray one day in your life. I feel like that does not make sense. And that's why I'm very careful about saying praying for you or I'm praying for you. If I say I'm praying for you, I must pray for you, because I feel like that means I'm lying.
Yes.
So don't go and be writing in comments, praying for you and the family. And not even five minutes did you even take out time to pray for that person.
I'm guilty of that.
Yes. If you say praying for you, even if it's that minute that you wrote praying for you, pray there and you don't pray again. But you prayed. Because I feel like it's a lie when you say, oh, praying for you, and you don't even take out time to even pray for that person. So first off, pray for the person. When you pray for the person, and one thing I've learned is that when you pray for people, God opens your eyes to see things about them.
Exactly.
So when you pray for somebody, God can tell you that, call this person now.
Yes.
Or send this thing to me. I'm always led by the Spirit. I'm still finding myself, my spiritual self and all that, because I feel like sometimes I don't know what to do. But I realize that when I pray, anytime I pray that, God, please, how should I go about this thing? Whatever I say, the person's like, praise. You just said the best thing. I'm like, in my mind, I'm laughing. I say, no be me talking, no be me. It's the Holy Spirit. It's the Spirit of God that has prompted me that this is what to say. Buy this person's. That's why sometimes I buy people like the most, like, easiest thing. And you know that person saying that, praise, you know that thing. But I'm like, Sometimes it's what I even have in the house.
Yeah.
I just pick it. I just say, let me give this thing to this person. And person will like, Praise, you know that this is what I
Valuable
needed.
gifts, yes.
So if you pray for somebody, first off, God will open your eyes to know what to say to them and what exactly to do. When you tell people you are praying for them, pray for them indeed.
Yes.
Be there for people. See them. Be there for them. You even when you cannot go. See, she was saying that somebody in another country was there for her. Meaning that we are not talking about just physically being there, but there is a way of being there for somebody by sending them messages. I used to be really bad with that thing. I love my friends. I love my friends passionately. I always say that I feel like I'm a better friend than I'm a better partner in relationships, because I feel that my friends are so awesome and I love them genuinely from my heart. Like I do love them. And sometimes my friend tells me that, Praise, this thing is happening, but I'll not be like, hey, I don't want to feel like I'm a prognoser.
Yes.
So if somebody tells me, Praise, I'm trying to write this exam, I've written it twice, I failed. Hey, I won't want to ask them now you are going to write another. I won't want to ask them again that, this third one, how was it? Because I feel like, you're a prognoser now, they will think you're amiable. But to be honest, one of my friends reached out that, Praise, this season, I told you this thing was happening. You didn't even message me to say, how did it go? So what I do now is when somebody tells me that I'm going to be at so place tomorrow, this thing, I will call or I'll send a message. Once I just remember that, Gloria said that she's going to go and drop this proposal, I will now message Gloria, Alpha, how did the proposal go? Because I think that goes a long way, because apart from going through difficult situations in grief and other things, I feel like in life, we always have difficult seasons. Like, things cannot always be good. So when your friend tells you that, babe, I don't feel jam like 2 times, so when they're writing the third one, make sure you take it a duty to go to them and say, babe, Alpha, hope you are reading,
Yes, what do you want to do?
Yes, hope you are reading, Now that are you doing something in the meantime? Not that when somebody tells you that, babe, I'm going through this, you now leave them alone. You don't ask any question. 10 years after, you now come. That day is true. You remember you said, that exam, when did you not finally pass?
It?
No.
Yes,
That is very bad. Because how do I know you care about me when you come back and say, Praise Alpha? When I was planning my events, if you know me, you know that I just had my first created event and I was super excited about it. And it was awesome. Everybody had fun. Gloria was there. And then Gloria was calling me. She'll call me, say, Praise Alpha. What have you not done? I say, Gloria, see, let me just rant. I just want to talk. This is what and this. Okay, let me not make it all about ranting. Good things have been happening. This, like, just genuinely caring. I knew some of my friends that were genuinely checking my status religiously. Not once did they even message me to say, I don't need your money, to be honest. Yes, I love money and my friends sent me money. Thank God, no be only you be my friend. I'm just making jests. But then
they need to hear this praise. Like them.
Sometimes I don't need your money. Sometimes, but most times I need your money. I will collect the money. But sometimes I don't need your money, especially if I know you are struggling. Just you messaging me and saying, Praise, how is this event going? What is happening? How is the planning going? Gloria she calls me and she says, Praise, don't you think you can do this with me? I'm like, yes. Like, I don't even need your money. It might even be your advice that this is what to do.
Or reposting the person's flyer.
Like, some people are just badly behaved. Like, you're sending somebody content for a while, do this, share, and you never respond. And tomorrow you now start your own, now message me.
Yes.
So you think that you deserve my own favor when I never got that favor from you. I'm not, like, I don't want it to be about ranting, but we genuinely have to be there for people. You cannot not be there for somebody and you expect that. I know somebody that I have been sharing flyers of my podcast to for years. Never for once did he take out time to respond and say, this is nice or good. Never for once did he even say, like, to be honest, Gloria was talking about, before we started recording, she talked about reassurance. Like, we need that reassurance. Like, even if you don't give me, I go still do it and I go do. But sometimes reassurance is so important because when you reassure me, I'm like, okay, this thing I'm doing is not that bad.
Yes. It's not even small.
It's not like like you never even responded to anything. He now started his own podcast. He now sent me. When I saw it, I didn't respond to. I was like, okay, now do me, I do you, man, no go back. But then at the end of the day, I just said I wasn't going to respond. He now messaged me, Praise. I responded, I'm not wicked. I responded. But me, I've been sending you this thing for years. Never for once did you even repost and say, I know somebody, even if you are not my friend, but you are my contact. We grew up together. To say, I know somebody doing this, so please listen. If you share my link, it will not take you 5 seconds to do that, but it's not your problem. All I'm trying to say in the end is being there for people is so important. Because that's the same thing you talked about. Like, you cannot not be there for people and you expect that when it's your own, everybody should just follow on their news for you and say, hey, oh God, don't come. Oh yeah, let's start helping them.
So I said sorry to interrupt you.
No, very good.
I like to make excuse. I'm learning to make excuse. I'm not going to go deep into about. I'm learning to make excuses for people, but I think that
There's a limit.
Wait now, calm down. As we grow older, like I said, we need healthy relationships. So sometimes you're not getting. So let me put it this way. Sometimes you're not getting the support from that person because they are not your people. You need to. We need to get into that message.
Oh yes.
What God has been teaching me in this season.
They are not your people.
You know that you need to know that people are sent to you. So when sometimes we have people that we've known for years.
Oh wow.
Maybe when I was younger, I used to pick friends from. She has dimples. She's pretty. I had pretty friends. I think when I got saved, I now started really looking out for people who were good. And God brought a lot of godly people my way. Yeah. But there are people that will come into your life that they don't look like. Like, there's some people that I love genuinely. I'm going all out for. And they reciprocate. Like you. Okay, see, for instance, I met you at an event.
Yeah.
I don't know how we got in that conversation that you were a Harvest House member. And I'm like, oh, I like the mainland church, but I've not started attending yet.
Yeah,
and I'm like, don't worry, one of these days out. And it was in my head, like, there's a praise in Harvest House I met at an event. Yeah. We volunteered at that event. We all our support.
For free, Chichi, we not see. And I felt so fulfilled doing that.
And look at you now. You are all that. Like, when I saw Time Out Praise, I'm like, this babe, this one I need. This is my person. This one I need in my corner. So I feel like we need to move from being self-absorbed.
Yes. So into it's my own. I'm the only one struggling.
Because I tell people, especially in my community, that we all are called to do great things. You'll be shocked. You will be shocked. This woman here will be Pastor Praise. She will need an usher. She's you're a protocol member in church. Yeah. You need an usher. You need a protocol member. And then you've sowed that into people's life. There's some things that I don't lack now. I don't lack now because I have sowed that seed. I have someone who works with me that is so supportive.
Oh, wow.
Guess what? I don't know how Holy Spirit opened my eyes to see this babe. Wow. My former assistant was graduating, she was going to NYSC. And I started saying, hey,
how would you do it? Yeah.
This young girl has been reaching out to me for 3 years. She would just reach out to me and say, good afternoon, ma. I know she worked with me once. And then one day the Holy Spirit said, look at
this girl. Yeah.
She has been on your matter for you.
Oh my God,
awesome.
Awesome.
So sometimes we're not even saying who is the support system. We
are looking for it.
Strange and odd places. And there's somebody here saying, I'm your angel from God.
And
then come and carry your load. Wow. But I think we just need to learn to build healthy relationships. I go on Instagram. If you check my Instagram, they call it Instagram feed. I read about relationships. All my Instagrams about relationships. How to support.
It will keep bringing it to you.
Learn how to. I say, praise. I need to learn how to love you.
Yeah.
I need to learn how to be the best friend to you. Yes. So I think learning and having knowledge about this.
That's just the most important thing. This episode has been so insightful. Because there are times I'll be like, okay, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. But see, it will just flow naturally.
Yes.
When you make it a point to say, I really want to be there for this person. Thank you so much, Gloria, for this episode. Thank you so much. And I'm glad that you are using your pain for something good and greater, because I feel we are called to so much more.
Yes.
And sometimes we go through seasons of our life so that we can help others
Of course.
when they go through those things. So anytime I go through a season, I'm like, God, what are you teaching me? What are you
Yes.
teaching me? Because I know that we are spiritual beings.
Yes, we
we are not just here to just joke and make
We're
money.
not ordinary people.
Yeah, so we are not just here to just joke and make money.
see me
We are,
outside,
we are
don't-
greater than just making
Down.
money.
Yes.
So I hope you have learned something. I hope you will be there to support your friends grieving. I hope you know what to do. I hope you know what to say when they are going through difficult times, that you're not just there leaving them. Thank you so much for watching this episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. What do you think? How did you go through a difficult season? What did you say? How did you support your friends?
Yes.
Oh, thank you so much. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram, Time Out with Praise, on Facebook, Time Out with Praise, on X, Time Out with P, on TikTok, Time Out with P. Thank you so much for watching.
Hug.
Yes,
Woo,
virtual
woo,
hug.
woo, woo, virtual
Thank you so much for watching. I love
Love
you.
you.
Bye.